Welcome to Detroit Sports Jersey with your host Will and co-host Mr. DC. Coming to you live on 88.1 WHPR. Every Sunday 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Live call-in numbers 313-868-3688 or 313-868-0331. Also with live streaming at FM881WHPR.com. See our past shows at DetroitSportsJersey.com. And now, ladies and gentlemen, straight sports talk. No professionals here. Here's your host, Will, with co-host Mr. DC.
Welcome to Detroit Sports Jersey. I'm your host, Will, sitting up here with DC. What's going on, DC?
What's up, Will? What's up, Detroit?
All right. A lot going on here. Final Four, Michigan State today, baby. Two big games. I will be posted.
Yeah, I'll be somewhere watching.
We're going to jump off into that. We're going to jump off into Miggy's big contract. That's the big thing going around. Is it worth it? Was it worth it?
I'm going to wait till...
You're going to hold out on your opinion?
Hold out on that, my opinion for later.
Okay, and in a few minutes here, we got a gentleman calling in. I hope I pronounce his last name right. Brandon Fusella. He's a fitness model. Online personal trainer. He's gonna, I guess, try to get your people bodies together. Lord knows I need mine.
Get it right
I ain't
for the
gonna lie,
summer.
I'm tired of being fat.
And they say big is in now, man.
I just got really just back into going swimming. I love swimming, so once the weather, we done got some good weather, so I'm gonna do some little walking.
Hopefully it stays a good weather.
Yeah,
you know how Detroit and Michigan is with that weather. So
exactly. So I'm gonna, take a few pointers from Brandon, see if he can point me in the right direction. Because basically, he's calling in to, help people out that are beginners.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? And hey, eat a little right, a little exercise won't hurt nobody. But yeah. I've been fat for 40-something years. I'm tired of being fat. I ain't even gonna lie. And if you feel me, you should be tired too. I mean, fat just even get you tired, don't it? I'm gonna keep it real, man. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it for fat. People sugarcoat. I'm thick. No, you fat. You fat. I just keep it real.
And bad part, most big people don't think they big.
Big bone. Hell is big bone. Anything I
can never understand what does that mean.
Big bone. Come on, I'm fat. And I'm a fat person, and I ain't ashamed to say it. What it is. I'm going through me. Let me tell you, man, when I used to be out on the road, what I used to do. Breakfast was my biggest weakness.
Hey, McDonald's?
Oh, yeah. I couldn't go in there and get one steak bagel. I had to have two. Then wash it down with an egg McMuffin. Huh?
Wow.
Every day.
That'll do it.
And some orange juice.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That was my weakness, man. But,
day.
I'm not no big dinner or lunch guy, but breakfast was my weakness when I was out on the road. That's when I would really eat stupid.
I wasn't really a big breakfast fan when I was younger.
But when I came off the road, I admit I got my stuff a little together. I lost 100 pounds. I was pushing almost 4 bills.
Ooh, I know a few people have pushing 4 bills.
Speaking of pushing 4 bills, let's see if this Brandon on the line as we speak. Welcome to Detroit Sports Jersey. Name and where you calling from.
It's the one and only Guru.
Hey, Guru, I'm gonna need you to call back. I got this guy calling in a few minutes for a special interview. Can you call?
Right.
Can you call back?
All right.
Give me about 20 minutes.
All right.
All right, thanks. All right, that was the one and only Guru who, called back. It was a few minutes. I really want to talk to this guy. Like I said, he's a personal trainer. Hopefully he'll call in here in a few minutes. Like I said, I lost 100 pounds, man, when I came off the road, for real. I hit that pool and I was eating right. But I was, diabetic. I was taking insulin. Once I lost that 100, they took me off the insulin. I was a big boy, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm telling you, man. Come on. 2 steak bagels and an egg McMuffin. You don't think I was big? I wasn't big boned. I wasn't thick. I was fat.
At least you can be honest. Most people can't be honest with themselves and call themselves fat. At least you.
I was walking out of McDonald's as a fat, chubby guy with a big bag in my hand and hey, let me get a medium orange juice like that really.
Like that's really gonna help.
But yeah,
gonna help.
But it is, you know. Oh yeah, that's the killer. Let me get 2 Big Macs and get that large fry apple pie and a Diet Coke.
Let me get Diet Pepsi.
And Diet Pop is actually worse than
no, they
regular Pop.
They say Diet Pop is actually good.
I don't think none of that stuff is good. Man. But you know, my doctor told me for real though when I was going through my thing. He said basically you can't eat anything out here that you want, but you just got to eat it in moderation. That's the thing right there, you know.
Most people don't know how to do that.
Because I asked him, you know, I think he was shooting his fat joke at me, though. Because I asked him, I did.
So he say he didn't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah, he said he gonna say. Let me tell you what he told me. He said, I said, Doc, is beef good for you? He gonna say, yeah, but you ain't gotta sit there and eat the whole cow. I said, Doc, is that a fat joke?
Yeah, that was a fat joke. He just
Doc,
want to
did
come
you
out
just
and
gut shot me?
Yeah, he didn't want to come out and tell you you were fat.
But it
So
was
he
good.
just said,
He was proud that I lost that 100. He thought I was just like a regular patient. You know how patients tell Doc, yeah, Doc, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
But you know, I was
Stuck
serious.
to it.
Yeah, man. When somebody talking about death,
That's
death.
serious, yeah, if you close to death,
You know, when death come out of a doctor's mouth,
that's serious. You
dog, it's time to change.
Yeah, you got to change some things. When a doctor tells you, yeah, you might be dead in this amount of years.
You know.
Okay, I got to change.
You know, so yeah, man, my sugar was like, when they rushed me to the ER, my sugar was like up in the 500s.
Wow.
Yeah, I was in ICU, man, for like 3 days.
Yes, that's
You
serious.
know,
That is serious.
So I'll tell you what, I'm so tired of bringing people down on my fatness. But anyway, what we're gonna do? Well, we're gonna wait till Brandon call here. Hopefully he'll call soon. But let's jump into let's talk about Miggy's contract, $292 million. I told the free agent when they signed Prince Fielder to that contract at $224, they had no choice but to go up to $300 million.
Of course.
You know,
but. My thing is, why you let Prince go though? Like, you could have kept him and then kept Miggy. You probably wouldn't have gave Miggy that big contract, but I think you still could have kept over.
Well, according to unconfirmed reports, man, somebody on the team was banging on Prince's wife.
Ooh,
that's what, and that was
that's why he left.
Yeah, that he could. Yeah, you know, my man. They said Cabrera tried to keep the peace, but. Oh, somebody doing your woman. Ain't no keeping no peace, and we on the same team. We on the same.
Ain't no keeping no peace with that.
Why you think LeBron got rid of my man in Cleveland? They found out he was banging his wife, West.
That was mama.
Yeah, his mama. I mean, his mama. Come on, man. Ain't have no peace on that.
I agree with that. Ain't no peace on that. You can't be.
Man, there's certain lines that guys can't cross, man. You know, I had a guy, grew up with him. My daughter, man, 12 years old, he's a lifeguard at Belle Isle. So my daughter, she out there swimming. She walking up toward, bathing suite. And I never, man, I had to check him and never spoke to this guy a day after this. He gonna say, dang, man, you gonna have to watch your daughter. Guys gonna be all on. I'm like, dog, why would you say something like that to me? No, I gotta watch you.
Right.
That's who I gotta watch is you. You the snake. Why would you tell your boys? I never told my boys nothing about their daughters like that. Come on, man. That's crossing the line, man.
Right there.
For real. Now, I admit, back in the junior high, maybe early high school days, guys, some of them guys, they still do that. They joke about their friend's mama. Ooh, your mama, man. Wow. Guys gonna laugh like, man, you gotta talk about my mama.
Right. That'll get you beat
up. But oh, come on, you can't do that with your boy and your daughter. No, man. So I don't know, man. A few things was crossing that line, they said, in the Tigers locker room. So I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but the rumor mill out there, how that goes. Yeah. But I don't know,
that
man.
Was a big you might as well say he gonna retire a Tiger.
Oh yeah, no doubt. And everybody, what I think though. See, I listen to other people talk about why the contract, why did he get this contract. Now, outside Mike Trout down in California, Miggy's supposed to be the best, greatest baseball player of all time right now.
Right.
Now I heard people beat on top of some, because he's gonna be 40 when his contract expires. Which actually people don't know this. I haven't heard a lot of people mention this. Is the fact that after that contract, the team actually has a 2-year option to pick up, which could take the contract up to $350 million. But that's the team option.
You already know they're gonna. You already know they're gonna take it up to $350 million.
But people are talking about the back end of it. You know, he's gonna be 35 for the weeks. He's gonna be making 31 because the contract don't kick in 2015. After 2015, which should be 31 at the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's getting up there.
Yeah. But, most baseball players, they don't stop until like they about 50.
But you know what I really think Mike Ilitch, what he did, why he really signed
Me to that big contract.
see, people ain't looking at that. I think Mike Ilitch, I don't mean to say that, sound mean, bold, or nothing, but my man, he getting up there.
Yeah.
Come on, let's keep it real. They had to prop him up the last time they brought him out.
So he might not be here in a few years.
I hope the man live. I wish we all could live, but it just don't work that way.
Nah.
I think he was thinking that Miggy is going to be the greatest Detroit Tigers of all time, and I think he wanted to just keep him there. Just knowing that he done had one of the greatest players of all time in a Tiger uniform. I really believe
I can see that.
That's one reason he did that. I really do. I don't hear people talk, but I really believe, because so far he is.
Yeah,
he's the greatest of all of them that put on the Tigers English D.
Ain't nobody better than him.
But I don't know. It is what it is. Matt Scherzer, he turned down a 6-year, $144 million. Would you have done that?
No.
Not taking no chances.
No, I'm not taking no chances.
Because if he has a boo-boo season this year.
I mean, like, where would you go if it wasn't LA or New York?
But he got to have the numbers to back it up. He won the Cy Young. That's the highest award you can win in pitching. If you have you can't go no higher than that other than a World Series MVP. And
he could
that's the only higher you can go.
Won that with the Tigers.
I don't know, man. Have you ever turned down something that you regretted later?
No.
I have. I did.
I take that back. Yeah, I have. I did.
I have. I really, and really today I really think about it a lot because when I was in high school, I had a chance to get away from my friends, go to another school, play football, and really, cause you know how it is in high school, man. You're around your friend, you don't want to leave.
You don't want to leave, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go nowhere. You don't know nobody over this new school.
Right.
You new kid on the block. So I regret that, man, for real. I could have wondered how my career would have been different if I would have just said yes.
Yeah.
And instead of no. Trying to be the class clown for 4 years. As you can see, that wasn't paying much.
Nah. So that's not
But
good.
that is one thing I regret, man. So I don't know, Matt Scherzer, I don't know, he might live to regret this. He's trying to get paid, they said, more than Justin Verlander. He wants to be the man.
Where you gonna go, though? Like I said, if it's not LA or New York.
Dodgers, Yankees, and Angels are the only ones that's kicking out that type of money.
If you're not going to them 3 teams, you're not going to get that kind of money.
Now, since May of 2012, he's been 36-7, which ain't bad.
That's not bad.
He'll be turning 30 in July. I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
I think he's going to regret that, turning that down, because ain't no other team going to give you that much money or more.
Let me ask you something. You excited about opening day tomorrow?
No. Because you know how they give a real big hype about opening day. Like this year, it's not really been they ain't really been hype about opening day as they was like the past couple of years. So I ain't really hype about opening day. You hype about opening day?
Not really. I'm actually hyped more about the season because before we get off the show, matter of fact, I don't even know who is your Major League Baseball team that you like.
It was New York and Detroit.
Yankees and Detroit. Okay. I'm gonna get some predictions. I'm gonna seal them up, and we're gonna open them up at the end of the year, the season, to see how all of it I want to do with the Guru, you, Longhorn. I want us to all make a prediction of where the team's gonna finish. Where is Miggy gonna hit 300 or 325 over or under? You know. So I just want to seal that up. You know, jot it down real fast, seal it up, see what's going on with that. But what we're gonna do here, we're gonna go ahead and take a commercial break. Come back and we're gonna get off into Michigan State Final Four, baby. I mean, it's going down. I really want the Guru to call back because he picked Wichita State to go all the way.
That ain't happening.
Till they ran into them big boys.
Yeah, at UK and Kentucky. Yes, sir.
Till he ran into them big boys, like you said, in Kentucky. My bracket, man, I'm 32 and 58. I don't know.
I'm done.
I'm trying to find the ratings. How do I fall in that 100,000 bracket? I mean, what is my number? I mean, for real. I mean, should I start spending? I mean, should I start planning trips?
Wait till you get that
Warren Buffett, baby, call me, email me. Where do I?
Am I in the top? Am I in that 100,000?
I mean, am I number 19,
Right.
18? I mean,
am I in that top 20?
I'm trying to
send them an email. Am I in that
come
top
on,
20?
Warren Buffett, baby boy, we down to the Final Four almost. Where do I stand? I'm 32 and 58. Top 20 get 100,000.
That ain't bad.
When last time you checked your bracket? What was you at? Did you?
I was probably about where you at.
Yeah, that's about the halfway point. All right, let's take a commercial break. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor.
Detroit Sports Jersey is sponsored by Wellcard Health. Wellcard Health is the premier medical discount program. It offers discounts, diagnostic care, lab tests and imaging, and much more. Wellcard Health is accepted at CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, and more. For more information, 800-285-5941 or www.consumerhealthresources.com.
All right. Welcome back to Detroit Sports Jersey. Live calling number 313-868-3688, 313-868-0331. Still waiting to hear from Mr. Brandon Fusella, the fitness guru on the internet. All right, DC,
Yeah.
Final Four, baby. Michigan State today.
Yes, sir.
You know, first game, 2 o'clock, Michigan State, UConn. After that, we got Michigan and Kentucky. What's the outcome? Who you like going in there?
Gotta go with Michigan State. Gotta go.
No doubt. That's who I'm riding out with. Even though both of them had, like Michigan played Tennessee, can't inbound the ball. Come on now, for real.
Yeah, but they almost blew. I was gonna be mad if they blew that game. You was up 15.
You know what? I had planned on missing the first half, but I got to get my swim in, man. I love swimming, so I leave the pool. A couple of people call me, "You watching the game?" I'm like, "No, I'm leaving the gym. No, I'm headed home. Catch the second half." Man, Michigan. Oh man, I said, "Hold on, calm down." Michigan do this every time they play. They come out the gate. Oh, they gonna do it today. They gonna come out the gate. Boom, 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 boom. Dog, it's another half.
Be up by 15, 20 at the half, come back.
And they blow the lead.
Slow it down.
I called them people back right. I said, didn't I tell you? Michigan, I don't know what people see. I mean, this is what I've been seeing. I've been watching Michigan all year. This is what I done seen. So it didn't. That's why I tell everybody, calm down.
Yeah,
calm down. It's too exactly. They gonna do it today against Kentucky. I guarantee it. They gonna come out the gate, bam. Second half.
Slow it down.
But anyway, yeah, I hope it's a Michigan. Actually, to be honest with you, man, I hope it's a Michigan State final. Man, that would be great for this state.
It would. I don't think they gonna do it though. That'd be nice, but I don't think they gonna do it.
I was watching Florida, man, play Dayton last night.
They
were
balling. They were balling.
Man, I really watched like 10 minutes. No, I say 15 minutes of the first half. Probably 9, 12 minutes. I already knew they was gonna lose that.
Yeah, Dayton wasn't no match for Florida.
No, it was just like Wichita State running into Kentucky. It was basically the same thing.
It was the same thing.
They done ran up against the big boys. Now it's time to send you on home. Quit playing, get off the court. Can't roll with the big dogs. You're not ready yet.
I mean, when they beat Ohio State and Syracuse, and them was some big dog teams.
Yeah, but There's some bigger dogs
Yeah,
out there.
there's some big dogs out there. Yeah. And my man that played before that, I forgot the center name. My man is a beast.
You know. So, yeah. So, got 2 good games coming on today. I'm going to get posted after the show, run a few errands, and I'm staying posted. You want to find me, I'll be right in front of the TV, CBS, watching the game.
Right, not moving.
Matter of fact, I won't be getting up to 5 by 8 o'clock now. Michigan's 5 o'clock game. Yeah, so by 8 o'clock, 8:30 they should be through. I get up and move. You know, but I gotta call my man Buffett and see where I stand at. I needs my money.
I think everybody trying to call him like, where I stand at?
Man, where is my money? So yeah, Final Four, you know, will be next weekend. Of course, the championship game on Monday. So who's your final? You know, you say you still alive.
Yeah, Michigan State.
So who you see going to the finals and coming out? I got Michigan State still winning it all.
If I want to see Michigan State in the finals, but I know it's not gonna happen, so I'm gonna pick Michigan and Florida.
I had Michigan State and Louisville, of course. Louisville lost to Kentucky.
Yeah, I had Michigan Syracuse, and you know how Syracuse they lost to Dayton.
So hey,
I got if I want to say I do want to see Michigan State, but I think it's gonna be Michigan.
That'll give us 3 Big Ten teams in the Final Four, which will be good for the Big Ten.
Good for the Big Ten,
you know. But we'll see what happens today. And let me move to the Lions real fast. Let me see what you think about this little move right here. They told Nick Fairley that they won't be picking up his contract in 2015. Is that, are they shooting themselves in the foot? I mean, basically, to me, you know, it's like a gamble with what Matt Scherzer is doing. But let's say he come out and he has just a beast.
I mean,
a beast.
That might light some fire up under if they do tell him that. And then
they told him that. Ain't no telling him.
If they tell him that, and then he have a dominant season, and then they wouldn't have no choice but to sign up his contract or give him a new contract.
I say they should have waited. I say they should have waited till after the season to tell him this. Because now you done shot yourself. Now let's say he just come out here and just break the sack record for 1 year, which was it, Michael Strahan got?
30.
Yeah, he got him with that bogus rent fall down, whatever.
Yeah, I ain't gonna talk about
exactly.
that. I was mad
But
about that.
let's say he come out and have a dominant season, just a beast.
I wouldn't say the Lions shot themselves in the foot, but it'll probably light some fire up under them and just make them play better.
Now the Lions gonna save $5.5 million by doing it. You think they positioning themselves to sign suit to that big long $100 million a year, $100 million contract? He gonna get it. He gonna. I told the dude.
The question is he gonna have some pieces around him though?
That's the thing.
Why sign him to that big contract and you not gonna have no pieces around him?
You don't have no money to surround him with people. Willie Young took off to the Bears. He's gone. Your boy, he ended up at your team. I mean, in Seattle. Not your team, but Seattle.
Steve Smith.
No. The one who went left. Cliff Young.
Oh yeah.
Not Cliff Young. Cliff Avery. Yeah, he left. He left. Oh, who you talking about not picking up Fairley's contract? Who you gonna replace him with?
Hopefully a draft.
Ain't nobody knocking down the door to come here for real. Only for the money. That's it. They're not coming here to win no titles. You know, I'm not hating about why you hating on the brother. I'm not hating on the brother.
Actually, I want to see the brother succeed with the Lions. He coaches the Lions, so people should already know how that outcome is going to be.
Now check this out. Mark Cuban says that the NFL is greedy, but the fans are stupid. He said in 10 years, because you know they adding this year, CBS is adding game, Thursday night game.
Yeah, I heard that. I
mean, I don't understand where Mark Cuban is coming from when the NBA plays every other night, if not back to back.
Yeah,
talking about overexposure. How is that overexposure when you guys are playing? The NBA
y'all playing
there's an NBA
every
game
day.
every day.
Yeah.
There's an NBA game every night. You know, except for when they off for the All-Star break. That's it. That's it.
Ain't even a week.
You know, so I don't know. What do you think? You think they doing that?
Nah, because, you know, the NFL, they don't play that many games. Most of their games on Sunday, Monday. And most people don't even see their teams on, unless you got your hookup for your cable and you can see all your teams. But most people don't have them teams where they can see all their teams, their favorite teams play. So I doubt it. I don't think they're setting up for that.
Hey, the Lions did take one of your players, though. James Hittable, the safety.
From Baltimore.
Yeah, what you think he gonna do, Jay? 3 interceptions, 2 forced fumbles. You know, last year.
I ain't gonna call that.
16 games.
I ain't gonna call
101 tackles.
that. I ain't gonna call
Replacing
that.
Lewis Delmas. That's your boy from Beatmore.
I mean, he was nice at B-More, but he coming to the Lions, so he's not winning no title. So
Was he there when they won one in Baltimore?
Yeah, he was there.
Okay, so he got him a ring
got him,
already.
yeah.
Oh, well, he here for the money then. He here for the money.
He
here for the money.
I wouldn't come here for the money. I'd go somewhere else.
You done got a ring. There's no pressure. See, I'm telling you something. Once a player get a ring, man, there's no pressure on your career no more.
True that.
I'll give you another perfect example. Let's go back to the Tigers. Miggy got one. He got one with the Florida Marlins.
Yeah, he got one.
There's no pressure on his career.
No, it ain't.
No. Now, is this pressure for him to perform here in Detroit? Yes. But is that pressure to win a title? No.
Not really, because he got the MVP. He done hit for 300. I mean, what more do you want?
Well, when the fans start putting pressure on you, you start hitting 250 with 25 home runs, leading the majors in strikeouts. They don't want to hear that, and they paying you $31 million a year. They want to keep. They want to keep that 325 hitter, 100 RBIs and 30 home runs. That's what they want.
He gonna keep that. It's not, I don't think he gonna get a shy away from that.
You know. Now, what this contract have done? Now, I'll tell you who's smart out here. Who got the best deal out of all of this, and don't even play for the title. And I told the Guru this was gonna happen. Mike Trout, play for the Angels. He's only 22. Supposed to be the best player in baseball.
Yeah,
now, I'm tell you how he's double. I'm tell you how he's double dipping, right? Now he's 22. He's how he just, like I said, this big contract here. Now the Angels had no choice. They had no choice to go sign. 6 years, 144 million. He'll be 28 when that contract expires. Huh? 28. What you think his next contract is going to be worth?
30.
And he's going to get about a 7, 8, 10, 9-year contract.
But his question is, he going to still be with the Angels?
Double dipping. He's smart. He's
Yeah,
smart. He's a smart guy. You know, we were talking he should have signed for 10, 15 years for 200, 300 million. I said, no. The market is going to keep going up.
Especially and he that good too.
The market will still keep going
up. He a 22-year-old baseball player, and he that good.
And guess who has to pay for that? The fans.
Yeah, man, people gonna come see him.
You know the average income in America is $49,000. You know every time Miggy get up to bat, now they average 4 bats a game. That's the average of every player. They get to at least bat 4 bats a game. Every time he steps up at the bat, he's going to be making $49,500. Just a one bat. And the average income in a household in the United States is $49,000. So he beat you by $500 in one bat.
One bat.
This country is messed up.
He ain't got it. And bad part about it, he ain't got to swing. He can just step up to the plate and just collect that.
This country,
that's just crazy. Like he ain't even got to swing the bat to make that. Every time he step in that batter's box, you making $49,000.
Yep, $49,000. $49,500. Let me get my all these. Because I'm gonna complain if I'm short. Hey, my man.
Yeah.
You know, I heard my man Steve Harvey say that one day, right? Because you know, he was like, he don't get direct deposit. He old school. He want his in his hand,
Right.
because he know exactly
How much
what
he
it's
get.
supposed to look like.
Yeah.
You know, he said he don't have time to be going back checking and
Right.
just if I took out this and then maybe they add.
Right.
Yeah, they ain't got time for that.
I want
You
my
know,
money
just
in
I
my
want to
hand.
see what you
Yeah.
want. If you $5 short, hey my man, you $5
Yeah.
short.
Yeah.
You know, you so yeah, but man, I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at Miggy. Hey, sign it, get that money. I tell everybody out there, even these college kids, man, get that money. If they throwing it out there on the table, get that money.
How you feel about this freshman class in basketball? NCAA?
For who?
Anybody? Think it's a good freshman class coming out? Because I don't think all of them freshmen should stay.
I don't think none of them made no noise like all the hype was going to be. You know, you had the Parker and the Duke. Andre Wiggins, Andre Wiggins at Kansas.
And they say all of them coming out this year.
The 5 freshmen, there's only really one still going is Kentucky. They got all freshmen on their team. So one and done. I don't know, man. I don't know. I haven't been impressed with all the hype. I think it was just too much hype. You know, and you know that's one thing they do that's one thing that kills sports, when you overhype something, and then when you look at it and you be like, that's what this was all about. Wiggins only averaged 4 points, if I'm not mistaken, in the
postseason.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that. And then they lost in the second round. No, they lost in the first round.
I don't know. I'll tell you one sorry team that's not going to be there. That's your Detroit Pistons, baby.
Nah, they ain't even my
Man,
team,
I was looking for me a sucker last night to bet that. I had called. When I looked at their schedule, I said, that one right there, the Detroit Pistons, Saturday night, Philly Street comes to a halt. And sure enough, it did. 123-98, they blew them out. 70 points in the first half. Have never scored 70. Never in the first half.
At what point do fans just give up on teams? Like,
And then they had the nerve to go out there and have 25-year reunion. Seriously?
Against Miami.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's another thing. So you gonna go out and have this celebration, then you get spanked. They
the bad
spanked
boys.
you.
Yeah. Why not? Why not have a reunion for the bad boys?
And y'all want. And Joe, you want me to come up there and pay for that? You, Tom Gores, you want me to come up there and pay for that?
Yeah.
Now I did watch. You know, I watched the halftime. I want to see only one person. Was he gonna be there? Which he wasn't. Dennis Rodman. Was he gonna be at the reunion?
No.
He wasn't. You know, that's the only reason I watched it. The game, it wasn't no purpose. Wasn't no point. What's the purpose? You know. But check this out. We're gonna take a commercial break, and we come back. I got the 10 worst contracts in history of all sports. Speaking of all these contracts, that people turning down and signing, and you know whatever's going on. We're gonna talk about the. Like I said, I do have the 10 worst contracts in history of sports. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor.
Detroit Sports Jersey is sponsored by Wellcard Health. Wellcard Health is the premier medical discount program. It offers discounts on doctor, dental, and vision visits. Prescription Wellcard Health is accepted at CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, and more. For more information, 800-285-5941 or www.consumerhealthresources.com.
All right, welcome back to Detroit Sports Jersey. I'm your host, Will, sitting up here with DC. What's happening, DC?
What's up?
All right. Check this out. Here go the 10 worst contract in history. Let me see where we at. Let me see. Do I got it back here? All right, let's start with number 10. Number 10. I was kind of shocked by this guy being on the list. Grant Hill. 7-year.
I can see that.
He signed a 7-year contract
To the Pistons.
for $93 million.
With the Pistons.
At the time, Hill was one of the best players in the game, but injury plagued his career in Orlando. Only played 47 games in his first 4 seasons in Orlando. Was traded to Phoenix in 2007, where he played a little bit better. He did kind of, step it up there in Phoenix for a little bit. Yeah, I will give him credit for that. Number 9, Ryan Leaf, the 98 Chargers, second pick. 4 years, $32 million.
He was a bust.
Big bust.
He was an extreme
Oh, he
bust.
played all his 4-year unproductive season, and the coach almost picked him over Peyton Manning. Exactly. We're talking about the 10 worst contracts in professional sports. This guy right here, he played for the Islanders. I'm not going to try to destroy his last name. First name Rick. Slick Rick. He slicked him out of 15 years and $67 million.
I tried to attempt his last name.
Oh, yeah. Portray, I don't know. I'm not going to do that to my man. He got his bread and he done moved on. He don't care. Number 7, Rick Pitino, when he was hired in 97 by the Knicks, 7 years, $70 million. That was in 97, and he was fired in 2001.
That was not a good season for Rick.
313-868-3688, 313-868-0331. Detroit Sports Jersey, 88.1 FM. The 10 worst contracts in professional sports history. Larry Hughes played for the Cavaliers, 5 years, $70 million. Yeah, that was one.
I'm gonna say Larry bought out in Cleveland though.
Yeah, okay. Okay, he wasn't. Hey, bro, check this out. He wasn't worth no 15 million, 12 million a year. He wasn't worth. Nah. Michael Vick, 10 years, 137. Now,
no, wait, is that Atlanta? Was that Atlanta?
Yeah, Atlanta. But the thing about his was it wasn't so much on the field; it was the off the field that messed.
Didn't he get him to the playoffs that year? I'm pretty sure he got him to the playoffs that
He
year.
got him, I believe so. I'll double check it. A-Rod, 10 years, $250 million.
Seattle.
The Texas traded him to the Yankees.
Texas right, my bad.
This was, I ain't mad at my man for going to get this, because I'd have done the same thing. Big Ben Wallace coming in at number 3, 4 years, $60 million with the Bulls. Before they traded him to 2008 to the Cavaliers, with the Bulls eating $30 million of that.
I did that too.
David Beckman, the soccer player, 5 years, $250 million to try to bring soccer to the United States. Did not work. Coming in at number 2 as the 10 worst contracts in sports history. And the number 1, and I agree with this, Jamarcus Russell, 6 years, $68 million.
Bus.
With the
Oakland Raiders.
yeah, and they still paying him for that contract.
Yeah.
You know what, speaking of picks, right, let me ask you a question. Where I got this at? Hold on, let me see. I got this question here about LeBron. Okay, here it goes. I know, I got it straight off my head. I just had to
Think about it.
Now everybody know that Joe Dumars picked Darko
Right.
over
Anthony.
Dwayne Wade. Now let's just say
And LeBron. What do you in that draft?
no,
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't in that draft.
No, he wasn't. No, LeBron wasn't in that draft. No. He came out years later.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Let's say Joe Dumars drafted Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade was happy playing, his thrill, Let's say he won him that title in 2004. Let's say, like he won him a title. Let's give him that. Do you think LeBron would have came here if D Wade would have been here?
That's a good question.
I'm always,
With the lineup the Pistons had that year, like who would you take? You got to take somebody out that lineup.
It don't matter if I bring in King James to tie the whole G-Money. It doesn't matter. You can have everybody on down to the water boy, the parking lot attendant. Pick your choice. I give you half the bill. What you want? It don't matter. when you bring in King James, I was thinking about that when they was having that 25-year anniversary Friday night playing the Heat. I was like, I was wondering if Joe would have picked Dwayne Wade and D Wade came here and won a title and was just happy three of playing here. Would LeBron have came to Detroit when he left Cleveland? That's a good question.
That's a good question.
I would love to pose that question to both of them to see.
Well, if you want to do that, if Dwayne Wade would have came here, they would have went back to back that year in 2 years.
Yeah, I'm just, that's just one of them questions, that make you say,
I think it.
Since they boys, they tight. They tight, man. I mean, let's just, and he loved it here. Let's say D Wade, he didn't want to leave. There was no conflicts in the office.
Right.
He wanted to retire a Pistons like, Isaiah did. He wanted to. Isaiah was his favorite. Let's say he was his favorite player. Both of them, from Chicago. Let's just say.
I think he would have.
I would love somebody to ask them that question of what if. What if?
A lot of what ifs.
I don't. You know what? I'll tell you one thing. Everybody say. I know he's a good player. Everything. That's a great player. Carmelo Anthony. I don't think he'll make a difference. I'm sorry. I just don't.
Now, see, that's another good question. What if?
Yeah.
I think he would have.
He's a great player, great shooter. He don't play defense. That's a known fact.
Yeah.
He's gonna shoot. Whatever.
But if he'd have came here, do you think? Because look at Larry. Look at the team. The Pistons had a good defense that year. I think Larry Brown would have convinced him to play defense.
I'm gonna do some homework. That's gonna be my homework this week. I'm gonna go back and look at them picks and do some what ifs. And I'm gonna see if I would have put a fantasy team together. I'm gonna take a few of the players that played. I'm gonna take the good players. Maybe I gotta get rid of one or two, and just to see if I can put in some numbers and exactly to see how the season would have turned out. I'm curious about that. The what if.
But Darko was what, the second pick?
Yeah.
Who was the first pick?
Hold on, let me double check that real fast for you.
Because I know Darko was 2. I think Melo was 3.
What year we going back to here now? Hold on. 2002. No, they won in 2004. Well, they won it in 2004. So it had to be but Darko won one with them.
Yeah. So
it had to be the 2003
draft.
2002, 2003 draft. Yeah. So
I think Darko, I forgot who number 1. Darko was 2. I think Melo was 3. Was Chris Bosh first pick?
No, man. I got you here 1 second.
No, Darko was 2. Melo was 3.
Give me 1 second. I'm pulling you up in one.
Either D Wade was either 4 or 5. I know Chris Bosh came out that year.
Okay, hold on. I got you. Let me see who we got here. I tell you what. We're going for the 2000.
2003.
2000. Yeah, I think you're right.
Cause that was.
You know what LeBron was?
He was on that draft.
Yeah, he was.
Okay, he was the first pick.
Yeah,
he
was
first
the
pick.
pick.
Okay,
You're right. You're right about that.
Yeah, he was the first pick. Darko was 2. I think Melo was 3.
Yeah, then
D Wade was 4.
Yeah.
And then Chris Bosh he was in that top 10 too. They was talking about all of them came out that year.
But let me see. Let me double check one more thing for you. I believe, but yeah, okay, here we go. I got you. Here we go. Yep. LeBron number 1, Darko 2, Carmelo 3, Chris Bosh, you right, was Toronto number 4.
Okay.
D Wade was number 5 with Miami. Chris.
That was a good draft. Like
Yeah.
that whole draft was like a good draft. Like nobody could go wrong with them draft picks. Especially that top.
Well,
10.
they got ugly as it went. Cause I don't even
I mean,
know
because
these
the
guys
top
still in the
10, the
league.
top 10 picks was good, and I think most of them are still in the league.
Well, Jarvis Hayes, where is he at? He was with Washington. That's number 10. Number 9 was Michael Sweetie, New York Knicks. Where is he at? T.J. Ford. He's still in the league.
I think he's still playing. He might
Kirk
be playing for Milwaukee.
Hendricks, from Chicago. Chris Kaman, I think he.
Chris Kaman's still playing.
Yeah, I think he's. But yeah, it ain't. Yeah, I don't even know. Josh Howard. He's still playing with Dallas.
So he's playing with Dallas.
He's still with Dallas.
Yeah, he's still with Dallas.
Kendrick Perkins.
He's still playing.
Yeah.
He's playing for OKC. That was one of the them drive classes like you couldn't go wrong.
Yeah, but the thing, like I said, man, come on, look at this though. Is Darko still with Minnesota?
I have no idea.
I think he is.
I have no idea. I have a guy. He
I
was in the
think
league.
he is because he signed the. I think he signed a nice little contract.
Is he playing?
I don't do. The only thing you hear about is Kevin Love over there. Let me see if he's still playing Darko. I think he is. I think he's just signed the
I didn't know he was still in the
4 or
league.
5 year extension, about $30 million.
I didn't know he was still in the league.
Yeah, he's still here. He's still here, but yeah. Anyway, just a what if, man. I'm gonna do some homework on that and see what happens. You know.
Yeah, because I remember they say Joe, he should have picked Carmelo. He could have picked either one of them three. Between D-Wade, Melo, and Bosh. But he picked Darko.
Oh, he had.
And everybody was trying to figure out why he picked Darko over Melo and D-Wade.
Yeah, that was a stupid, really, for real.
At the time, because they really needed a whole bunch of picks. But they said he should have took Melo with the second pick, but he didn't take Darko.
Man, that was a boo-boo. Him, that pick.
And then Denver took Melo.
That pick and Mateen Cleaves is the worst pick. The worst pick.
I don't know. I think Mateen Cleaves was a good pick.
For what? To fill the seat?
I mean,
No,
yeah,
he can't play.
But you
He
put,
can't play.
You put too much pressure on him. If you'd have had some help around him, he'd have been good.
The whole
But
NBA is pressure. But if you ain't ready to step up to the next level, you just ain't ready.
he was good. He was ready, but
He was?
But Detroit put too much pressure on him.
What Mateen Cleaves was you watching? Well,
I was a Mateen Cleaves fan when he played at Michigan State, but I think the Pistons put too much pressure on him.
they put. Okay, what about when he got signed with Denver? I believe that's who he went to. What about when he played? He played a few years in the league, not all with the Pistons.
No.
So what about when he got on? That was it.
That was it. Once he got with the Pistons, and they just put all the pressure on him, he was done after that.
I don't know, man.
I think if he'd have went to another team, he'd have been good. But the Pistons put too much pressure on him to try to succeed the team with no help around him.
He's silly, though.
For real, they tried to put him to succeed the team with no help. So he was a good player, and he just ain't have no help. He ain't had no help, and they put too much pressure on him.
That's your question about the NFL. They give me, man, weak and soft to me. You can't dunk the ball no more.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, that's a penalty now. Come on, man.
You know, for real.
You know, mad because what's the name from the Saints? He kind of linked to the goalpost that one time.
Let me correct myself. I said last week that they was expanding 16 teams in the playoffs. Actually, going from 12 teams to 14. They're going with 4 division winners, 3 wild cards with each conference. That's to me, man. It's too many in the playoffs. That's just too many, man. The extra point.
I think it might be good. Yeah, they're doing with the extra point.
The extra point moving it back to the 20-yard, to the 37-yard line from the 20.
That's stupid.
I mean, why is that such a big deal?
I don't know. That's stupid.
Let me say something before we go to a commercial break. Condolences go out to Ralph Wilson, the owner of the Buffalo Bills.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
he passed away.
away.
Now, you know what? I'm reading up on him, right? And never knew this. He's actually from here.
Really?
He lives in Grosse Pointe.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he lived in Grosse Pointe. I was like, what? Grosse Pointe Shores.
Wow.
Matter of fact, when they had his funeral over here Saturday.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, and I checked with the guru, and actually the guru said, yeah, back in the day, that he actually was part owner of the Lions. I was like, okay, he bought the team, man. Boy, what a good investment.
Right.
He bought that
Buffalo
team for
Bills.
$25,000. They
Buffalo
worth
Bills,
$400 million today. Let's take a quick commercial break. We come back, we're going to wrap up Detroit Sports Jersey.
Detroit Sports Jersey is sponsored by Wellcard Health. Wellcard Health is the premier medical discount program. It offers discounts, lab tests and imaging, and much more. Wellcard Health is accepted at CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, and more. For more information, 800-285-5940 or www.consumerhealthresources.com.
I emailed him back when I got it. Welcome back to Detroit Sports Jersey, live every Sunday, 88.1 FM in the HP. What's happening, DC?
What's up, Detroit? What's up,
Going
HP?
on? All right. Jared Allen went to the Bears. Huh? 4 years, $32 million.
But
15 guaranteed.
Then you let Julius Peppers go.
Yeah, I couldn't get that one. But you know what? Jared Allen is young. I think he's like 3 or 4 years younger. You know, so it kind of made sense. You know, I don't know. It is what it is.
Then they let Philly let your boy go, Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah. I ran across this too. Let's get back to some of these contracts, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are 10-star athletes. This was a bold title they put up. Who would sell at losing millions. So, in other words, they was the master of losing their own money. Let's start with number 10. I kind of found this kind of fascinating. You know, stuff just, fascinates me on how people just do things and they thinking out here.
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence Taylor, the great
LT,
linebacker for the LT, he lost $50 million.
I did hear that. What?
$50 million. Here goes this the biggest fool to me on the list right here. And he should have been number 1, but he's coming in at number 9. Antoine Walker, to play for Boston.
Got him on you.
He lost $110 million because he was taking care of 70 family members and his gambling habit. Gee, money, I'm not taking care of 70 nothing.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Nothing.
That's a lot of.
I'm not going broke to take care of you. No. So you know what you have?
Is this his family? Or this is just some?
He said his family members, 70 family,
Wow.
and hanger-oners.
Wow. Yeah,
Let me tell you something about people out here. Some people in your family think just because you doing good, they supposed to be doing good. No, that ain't really.
No,
There's nothing wrong with helping people out, looking out, but I'm not here to support you.
Nah.
When I write you this one-time check, G-Money, that's it. You go blow it, that's on you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to keep writing you checks.
Don't come ask me for no more.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. No, I have some family members, you know what, in my family, right, they just think because me and my brother, we take care of our mom, that we should be taking care of them too.
It's not how that works.
And it's not going to work like that, even if it was working like that. It's not working like that on this end.
That's not how that works.
Sorry.
That's not how that works.
Coming in at number 8, Lenny Dykstra, who used to play for the Mets, Phillies, won them a World Series with the Mets.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, he was catcher, I'm not for sure. But anyway, he lost $30 million to creditors, whatever. Cheryl Swoops, you heard of her?
Yeah.
$50 million and she filed for bankruptcy. These are people who just lost money, man, just millions.
She doing ESPN now.
Cheryl Swoops here.
Yeah.
The Latrell Sprewell. Now you know what?
He was a beast with the Knicks.
Well, let me tell you. Matter of fact, he's number one on the list.
He is real.
I'll tell you why. He was making $14 a year. I mean, $14 million a year. He earned $96 million. So they came to him in 2005 and offered him a 3-year, $21 million extension contract.
And he said no.
He turned it down because he said his family has to eat. Dog, gee, money, they can't eat off of $7 million. What are you feeding? What type of family do you have here? I mean, animals, horses, elephants. What do you have? What kind of family do you can't eat off of $7 million a year? Dog, bro, nobody offered him another contract after faded away out the league. Stupid. Michael coming in number 4 who lost money. John Daly, the golfer. He lost 50 to 60 million on gambling.
Never heard of him.
Number 3, Michael Vick. He lost a $130 million contract with that dog fighting with Atlanta.
Yeah.
Plus $8 million a year from Nike and Coca-Cola endorsement.
Yeah, I remember that he did sign that big extension with Nike.
Yeah.
And
Mark
that
Brunell, he used to quarterback for the Jets. He coming in at number 2. He lost $50 million.
He's still playing.
No, man, no.
He a backup.
No. I think he on ESPN, if I'm not mistaken. No.
I swear I saw him in a uniform last year as a
Okay,
backup.
you might have did.
I think I saw him as a backup.
Coming in number 1, of course, the only Iron Mike Tyson. He lost $400 million. Now he has nothing. You know what? I'm gonna say more than he lost it. I'm gonna say half of that was stolen from brother Mike. I'm gonna say it, and I believe it.
I believe.
But you know, everybody know who he stole his money, man. We don't have to say it. Come on. And I believe Mike.
It was proved too.
You know.
But
All right, we got opening day going on here, DC tomorrow. ESPN done a survey of 143 players. Of course, it's all of us. Always they don't want to say who, whatever, anonymous, whatever. And here go a few questions they asked. A few questions they asked these players. They said, do you agree or disagree that Major League Baseball is ready for open game players? 81% agree, 19 disagree. Now, this is 143 Major League Baseball player, ESPN, the magazine, done a survey. Would you vote A-Rod out of the union? 51% said yes, 49% said no.
that was a close one.
Would you consider using marijuana for pain relief? 49% said yes, 51% said no.
That was
What percentage players are still using PED, for performance steroids and enhancing drugs? Straight across the board, they said an average of 9.4% were still using drugs. Who's the most overrated player in baseball? 24% said Bryce Harper of the Nationals. What's this guy name in the Dodgers? He just stepped up last.
Puig.
Yeah, Puig yesterday. 21% said him. A-Rod, 14% of the Yankees. Excuse me.
I disagree with that one.
Who is the best player in the game? They asked these 146 players, 43 players. ESPN the magazine. Who is the best player in the game? 56% said the Angels, Mike Trout. 26% said Miguel Cabrera of the Tigers, and Clay Crenshaw of the Dodgers at 6%. Which team is the most overrated? Yankees came in at 44%.
I was say was the Yankees.
Dodgers 13%, and the Angels 12%.
Ah, the Angels?
Who will win the World Series? 19% said the Cardinals. Tigers come in at 18%. Dodgers 15%. Red Sox 11%. My Braves 7%, and the Nationals 7%. So, all right, that's what's happening. Got opening day tomorrow for you. DC.
Yeah, I'm not excited about that.
You know what? I was gonna do something. I'm gonna do it next week. Still early to see. We're gonna give our predictions about what's gonna go on. Give us a week to look at baseball, fill it out, see what's happening. We're gonna give our prediction on how many wins, losses the Tigers would do. We're gonna do an over and under on home runs,
Miggy.
RBIs with Miggy, and whatever team. My team is the Rangers, of course. So I'll give my predictions on them since they got Prince Field over there, which I think he's gonna win the home run champ this year. Give your final thoughts, DC. Excuse me.
Hope everybody enjoy opening day. See y'all next week.
Everybody be safe out there. Go Tigers, go Yankees, go Rangers, go everybody. We Detroit Sports Jersey. I'm your host, Will, with DC. We will see you next week.
Thank you for joining us on Detroit Sports Jersey with your host Will and co-host Mr. DC, coming to you live on 88.1 WHPR every Sunday 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Live call-in numbers 313-868-3688 or 313-868-0331. Also with live streaming at FM881WHPR.com. See our past shows at DetroitSportsJersey.com. Straight sports talk. No professionals here. See you next week.
This is a test of the emergency alert system.